Hello everyone, I'm here with Brian Buccellato. Brian, how are you doing today?
I am doing all right, thank you.
Brian, I'm so glad you took a few minutes to talk to us. You're doing a lot of stuff right now. You're currently working on Detective Comics with DC, right?
That is correct. A fellow I like to call Batman.
yeah. That's a little indie guy. Not a lot of people know about him.
Yeah, he's 75 years old. A lot of people don't remember him. He's from back in the day.
So, what's it like working on Batman?
Obviously it's a huge honor. He's the most iconic character. Superman, Batman. I don't know if it gets any more iconic than that. So it's an honor every day for Francis and I. Francis Manicool, who illustrates it and co-writes it with me. We're having an amazing time and feel tremendously honored.
Now, where do you pull from to write someone like Batman? Because I have a feeling you're a pretty normal guy. You probably don't go out and fight crime on your off time.
No, I don't have any murdered parents, or I'm not haunted in that way. But there's so many iterations of Batman. In cartoons and film and 75 years of comics that I think everyone knows who Batman is, and Batman means something slightly different to everybody. So I think you just infuse your life and your experiences through a character that we all know really, really well, So, I don't have any special place I go to get dark or anything, but, I think Francis and I just write about what's important to us at the time that we're writing.
Cool. Now, to change gears a little bit, you actually just had a Kickstarter successful funded for a short film project and a comic, actually. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
So it's called Sons of the Devil, and it's about cults. So I don't want to give too many spoilers, but it's told through two timelines, 1989 and the present day. And it's a little bit of, there's some occult and some devil stuff in there, hence Sons of the Devil, right? But really it's about family, and it's about understanding that you get to choose your family. Just because you're biologically connected to someone doesn't mean that they're your family. Like, you get to choose the family that you create. So we shot the short film last month over 4 days on a Red Epic camera, and now we're editing it, and that should be ready hopefully in November. And the comic book was supposed to be done in October, but we're going to have an announcement in January, like a really good announcement. So we're pushing it a little bit because we're ramping up for this big announcement.
Very cool. Last question before we go. If you had any advice for aspiring creators out there, what would it be?
Okay, well, I think it's different. If you want to be an artist, then you work on your art, you do samples, and you go to the conventions and you show your samples around. It's pretty straightforward. You'll get criticism, and don't be thin-skinned. Don't argue or defend why you made a choice. Listen and improve. And then when you're good enough, I guarantee somebody will hire you. So for art, that's basically the recipe. As a writer, the only ways of getting in or breaking through is to self-publish and sort of have your own body of work. Even if you're publishing 100 copies at a time, that's your portfolio. That's how you show what you can do. Writing your fan fiction or having the greatest pitch for Batman or Daredevil, no one in Marvel or DC is ever going to read it. It just doesn't work that way. So you have to find other ways to prove that you can come to play. You can go to work for these companies and make relationships. You can become a playwright. Anything to prove to people that you know what you're doing and make them willing to give you a chance. That's how you do it. So.
All right, well, Brian, thank you so much for talking to us. Is there anywhere people can go to find out more about what you got going on and more about the Kickstarter?
I'm on, if you go to Kickstarter Sons of the Devil, you can find out all about it. I'm on social media. You can check me out on Twitter. Brian Bucc is my handle on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. So,
Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you.